we are Suavist.
I'm Helen. I'm Anita.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Eric. And it's social time. Nelson, Eric.
Everyone has
India is famous for their authentic walking in Taiwan.
Thank you.
How to pronounce it?
Suavist. Suavist. Yes, suavist. Okay, we are Suavist. Suavist. It means delicious in Indian. Okay, it means delicious. Okay, we want to present you this word, and in Chinese it means nothing's more important than having a meal. We found it suitable to hang it in the restaurant. Okay. So right now, let's show them a situation that often happens in India.
Hey guys, let's go out for dinner tonight.
Sure.
Oh, I'm starving. What are you hungry for? I have no idea.
How about we have some steak? That restaurant looks nice.
Oh, no, I'm a Hindu. I can't eat beef. How about that restaurant? They serve pork. Oh, but I'm a Muslim. I can't eat pork.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
To solve this problem, we invented this app, Suavist. Suavist is a religion-friendly app that can make every friend in different religions to have a meal happily. So India having up to 6 major religions. India is undoubtedly a country of diverse religions. We have Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and Sikhism, Buddhism, and Jainism in India. And each of the religions have their own unique eating traditions. The largest religions belief in India is Hinduism. And Hinduism, they cannot have beef because cow in their cultures is believed to be sacred. Although they do not honor them like God or something like that, but they still have a very high social esteem in their society. And the cows are even given some special feedings in some festivals. So having beef in India is undoubtedly a very big taboo. And then Islam, the second largest religions in India, and they cannot eat pork because they cannot eat pork just because their God forbidden them to eat them in the Quran. Yeah, and although the pork may be the only food that categorically they cannot eat, but they still have some other restrictions about food. And the criterion of food that can eat is called halal food. The halal food is the food that have to be checked about their sources, the animals, how to kill the animals, and so that means that they have to have a special way of slaughtering the animals, or the food will not be considered halal. And then alcohol. Well, alcohol is a very often drink that can see in a party, but the Sikhisms, they cannot drink anymore. Yeah. And then the Jainisms and Buddhisms, they cannot eat any meat. They are vegetarians. But the Buddhisms and Jainisms vegetarians are slightly different. Jainisms, the vegetarians of Jainisms is a little bit more stricter. Because Jainism, they think that all the creatures or the lives are very sacred, so they cannot even eat the root vegetables, because getting up the vegetable, the roots will kill the plant. So they cannot eat root vegetables like carrots or onions. With so many taboos in these cultures, so that's why we wanted to invent this app, Swafish, and then you can all one-up it.
So now let me introduce our progress. First, we managed to cooperate with 300 prestigious restaurants in India. And not only do we serve affordable restaurant foods, we also serve foods that are served in high-end restaurants. And recently we have managed to have 1 million users in our application. That means we have a large market behind us, and whoever cooperate with us will gain big benefits. And all the feedbacks from the customers are really outstanding. They all enjoy our fast speed food delivery, and they also think that the food we serve are as delicious as the ones you serve in your restaurants. So I guess you must be curious about how to use our app. First, you have to download it from the App Store. Then you have to register an account with your email address or connected to your social media such as Facebook and Line. Then you are free to order any kind of delicacies in our application. So the special thing of our app is there is categories that is divided in religion. There are six main religions in India to choose. For example, if you're a Muslim, you choose Islam, then the food that you can eat will pop out. You no longer have to do any researches, like worrying about if there is pork in it or if the meat are slaughtered in your religious way. You just take your religion, and all you have to do is Bon Appetit.
In addition to the convenience of choosing the appropriate cuisine, we also provide the service of transporting. Now imagine a situation that you are lying on your sofa and feel extremely hungry. So you really want to eat something. However, you don't want to go out of your house because you need to change your pajamas into other clothes, move your body, and even need to tease yourself for a long time. How troublesome. Under this circumstance, what can you do? If you have our service, the only thing you need to do is to choose your food, fill in your address, and press the button send. Then you can continue to lie on your sofa and wait for the doorbell to ring. By the way, if you want to know how long you need to wait, you can use our GPS function and to monitor your orders. Finally, our service also has a function of scoring mechanism. All the customers who use our service can grade our cuisines from 1 to 5 stars and leave a comment about their feelings so that everyone using this app can see the evaluation and use it to determine whether this cuisine was satisfied. And the cuisine which gets the higher scores will be the higher position of our delicious ranking. So let's welcome our manager Eric to introduce our company.
Thank you. Okay, I'm the manager. My name is Eric, just in case you don't know. Okay, why us, you might ask. First of all, let me tell you a story. True story. I cannot make this up. A few years ago, I traveled to India. And true story. And I met some friends there, and we were good friends. But I found something interesting. That even having a meal with them is a problem. Because I personally, I eat all the stuff. I eat everything. But some of them, for example, they don't eat steak, they don't eat pork or something. Which is really troublesome for me. So in order to have meals with them, we founded this company called Swavished. Okay, what makes us stand out from all the food express out there? First of all, fresh. We are fresh. Because we own the most advanced food preserving technology in the world. We keep the soup nice and hot, we keep the drinks ice cold, we make food taste exactly the same as it just came out from the kitchen. Second, it's easy. Sometimes you don't feel like going out for lunch, for dinner or something. Sometimes you just don't know what to eat. All you have to do is to take out your phone and then just it'll give you a category and then recommendations of what you can eat, and then we get food delivered to your door. And then it's fast. The whole process works like this, okay? As soon as the food came out from the kitchen, it goes right in the truck, right on the road, and right to the door. And we also have collaboration with the world's most famous car manufacturing company, like Toyota, like Nissan. That's how we get the foods delivered safe and fast. And finally, comprehensive. We have distribution spots all around the country. No matter you're in the city, you're in the mountains, you're on an island or something, we can get foods delivered to your door. Okay, so how would it be without service?
Hey guys, let's go to have dinner outside.
Sure.
Oh, I'm starving.
What are you hungry for?
Oh, I have no
How
idea.
about we have some steak? That restaurant right there looks nice.
Oh no, I'm Hindus. I can't eat beef. How about that restaurant? They serve fish pork.
Oh, sorry, I'm a Muslim. I can't eat.
Oh no.
What are we gonna do?
Oh guys, why don't we use Swabish?
Oh, yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
I want that.
This one. Send.
Knock, knock.
Cool.
Here you go.
Oh, so fast!
Let's eat it.
Empty.
We are Swavished.
Thanks for your time.
Any questions?
I have two questions. First is, how can you compare a company between some very famous, very international, worldwide enterprise such as Uber Eats and also Amazon Fresh if they once want to enter India market? And the second question is, I'm not sure whether you know about India really much, but actually India, what's their most used transportation is motorcycle but not car. So maybe you should rethink about whether to cooperate with Nissan or Turkey.
And motorcycle.
Okay.
The first question, as we mentioned before, we have the religious function. We can categorize. We're not trying to have discrimination, but it is important to know what our customers might eat. So I think that's the key factor that we can compete with Uber Eats and something like that.
Thank you.
Did I answer your question?
Yes.
So, is there like a limitation for delivering the food for your service? Because like India is a big country and some house is like really countryside and there's even not road to reach there. So do you have limitation?
As we mentioned before, we have distribution spots all around the country. Like 80,000? Or more than that, about 8,000, let's say, 8,000 around the country, so we can deliver. Even if you're in the mountains or on an island, we can deliver.
So that's why we don't afraid of other competitors because we have more spots than them and
Thank you.
So how can you ensure the safety of the food? Don't you worry about that drivers may put something in the food and if the meal is delivered and the customers eat, and how to share this responsibility between the drivers and the company?
just we mentioned, so we have high-tech conditioners, so the drivers can put their hands in their food. The food will be locked in, and just when it gets out, the customer will just have the food that is served from the restaurant. Is there any questions?
Okay.